Yeah.
Where Lyle's up a bunch of stocks, and he flubs an edge guard by not being able to grab ledge because Lyle can't edge guard. Yeah, and it was like pretty much the exact same situation. So ever since then, like Lyle's kind of been out for blood, and he's been wanting to get the rematch, and he's been wanting to just win. And now he has the opportunity to do it in the best of 5.
True, best of 5, yeah.
True.
Lyle doesn't get to the best of 5s that often.
Yeah.
Not a familiar of the winners and losers final, so let's see what he makes of it.
He's made it there some before. There was one time where I lost against him when he was playing Ices.
Yeah, well, we don't talk about that.
There we go. Lyle looking real nice so far. See if he can clean this up.
Oh, great. So he had to do the flow cancel there because he had a turn up in hand. He couldn't do it down smash, which is the first choice option.
Otherwise, he would have just thrown the turn up down.
Exactly.
Is it possible? Like, what's the frame date on the throw? Like, you probably can't throw fast enough.
I don't think he could have there because he had to do the normal get up. Like Peach can't do any sort of waveland stuff to get up, so you really you don't have much time at all.
That's true. The only other option is if he did like some crazy double jump line with like a grabber with like Z dropping the turn up, but he definitely went for the better option there.
Yeah.
Yeah, going to stock 2, it's as even as it gets. As soon as Lyle cleaned that up, Cameron's able to take a stock.
Okay. Ooh, so there Cameron ran up and did a run cancel down tilt, which would have been good against any other character.
Yeah, that's the thing that Lyle's like. Lyle. So Peach in general has a. Oh, he tries to do the thing. Yeah. Anyway, like Peach has a really, really strong crouch, but more than in the other matchups, he's going to be wanting to abuse that because Sheik in particular, her Achilles heel is the crouch cancel. So right there,
woo!
Like Cameron went nowhere from that forward air, and he didn't eat a meaty punish for it, but he definitely could have with Lyle at such low percent.
Yeah.
Like it's actually quite fortunate that Lyle didn't get the down smash out because this entire punish is only happening because of that, because Lyle wasn't able to get that down smash. Ooh, really good crouch from Cameron. I feel like crouch is kind of underrated against Peach. It's scary, but when you know that they're coming in with a not down smash, I think it's a good option.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Cameron was showing against Marth earlier that he's really good at crouching. Like, so a character's coming on top of him, like Marth, let's say, with the forward air.
Yeah.
Sheik's crouch is so low that you can actually just crouch below.
Yeah, you can low profile a lot of things.
Yeah, and maybe you can do that against like Peach's forward air, for instance. I'm not sure. It's risky though.
Yeah, definitely risky, especially against like Peach's forward air. I feel like you can crouch cancel that once, maybe. Oh my goodness!
Lyle has been pulling so many good turn-ups this tournament.
I feel like he's there have been more sets that he's played where he pulled a stitch than not.
Yeah.
And actually, in our set that we just played at the very beginning of Game 3, he pulled a beam sword, so that was unreal.
Yeah. He still got it too, so let's pay attention here.
Yeah.
Not dead, but I don't know if he dropped the turnip.
Yeah, I don't think so because I didn't see it falling down.
Yeah,
he still had it, but he dies. With
Cameron was not having any of that.
Yeah.
So even though it's tied game, I'm not seeing Cameron with the same sort of like very solid dominant stage control he had against Ears. He's kind of just like playing the scruff, right? Like the battle.
I feel like Cameron's the type of player that it takes him a little while to warm up. Like whenever I play him in a set, I rarely ever feel like game 1 is going to be his best game in the set.
That's a good point, yeah. And he did indeed lose to Ears game 1 and then
Ears lost in 8.
1 game in 2 and 3. Okay. And you might be onto something because he's really turning out the jets right now. Ooh.
There we go. He gets back on stage without using the up B. That was a really good air dodge because the up B is super laggy on landing.
Yeah, no idea who's going to win. These are two characters that, unless you are a very... Oh! Very awkward.
Yeah.
I don't know if Ears even Lyle initiated the roll there. It looked like he was about to do something and just got cut out right at the end of his...
right before he was just not invincible.
Yeah. So what I was saying is that these two characters don't excel at edgeguarding each other. There are some matchups like... Let's say Fox versus Marth, where both characters are they have a very high percentage of converting those edgeguard situations.
Yeah, this is one of those matchups with like a rinse-repeat edgeguard, where Peach is gonna try to down smash Sheik back off stage, and Sheik might like back throw her back off stage.
Right, and like
maybe
Peach,
even fair across, but it's hard.
And that only really works if Sheik's edgeguarding Peach can only really succeed. Or sorry, Peach edgeguarding Sheik can only succeed if Sheik is far off stage, so that they have to up B and land close to the ledge.
Yeah.
If the Sheik can get on the platform, the Peach basically has to read whether or not they're going to go to platform or ledge because they don't have time to cover ledge.
Peach isn't fast enough to react to it.
And then get up to the platform, as Fox might be. And then the thing about Sheik edgeguarding Peach is that Peach just really has a lot of like timing mix-ups, right?
Yeah.
And Sheik's aerials are somewhat committal, so you just got to read it right.
Yeah. So far it's going to be a slobber knocker, even percents. Ooh. Cameron probably going through an aggressive fair through the platform there, but Lyle's able to catch him with that down smash.
Yeah, and Jared's saying that edgeguard's easy as fuck. That's actually not what I saw when I saw him lose to Lama last year.
Ooh.
Or maybe it's easy and Jared's just ass.
Jared is actually the biggest Sheik complainer that I've ever met.
Yeah.
Alright, Cameron doing the Cameron. Yeah, so what he's doing there, oh, another
Another
stitch.
one, yeah.
And he throws it away.
Yeah, didn't really contemplate very much about it.
Yeah.
Spot dodge the grab. Okay.
I think like throwing it is actually a pretty good move because if it hits, it hits, and if it misses, well, you're not playing the game around it, and you're not like, you know, just being like really silly trying to like do like something silly and make a big play with it.
Yeah.
I feel like just being aggressive and like if it hits, it hits. I like that's probably the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Cameron's strategy to try to mitigate the crouch cancel is he wants to stay on the platforms and he wants to needle, and he also kind of wants to like fair Lyle's shield and then jump back up.
The stage control has changed so many times throughout the match.
Yeah, it has. Because what Lyle's doing to mitigate that is he's going in his float a lot, and he's being a lot more aggressive with the float, because then Cameron has a harder time. Oh.
Okay, that was bizarre. He might get back. Nope.
I've seen Cameron do that like a few times. I think it might be a controller issue. He mentioned to me something about a controller issue.
Maybe. He already did one of those this set.
Yeah.
But it could also be a needle cancel error, which is a little bit easier to mess up than
Yeah,
like
that's
an up
true.
B.
I don't know why he would needle cancel in that situation though, because
No,
he
he,
wouldn't want to
he
like,
didn't
turn
have
around.
his. Yeah, I'm not sure either. Great dash dance by Lyle. Lyle sometimes known for prematurely pulling the turnip, so he'll hit the opponent away, and he has a habit
Immediately
of.
pull a turnip.
Yeah, but sometimes the opponent doesn't go that far away.
Yeah.
And he would be better off just trying to maintain the stage control, but regardless, cleans that stock up, and now.
Looks
Well,
like he has a down eye.
Or wait, he didn't clean. Cameron cleaned his
Nope.
stock up.
Ooh.
Sheik actually has a really good throw. Possibly one of the best throws in the game.
I have no idea what the frame data on the throws are, dude.
It's very fast.
I know the only one that I know is that like Marth is terrible.
Marth is
and
bad.
I've seen that one before because I've done it.
Puff is bad. I think Falcon's quite bad as well.
That's not surprising. Falcon's pretty bad.
Probably not. I don't think there's any logic behind how I was about to call him Jagex about how Sakurai.
That's how you know you've been playing too much recently.
Yeah, this is bad, dude. I did something recently. I was like, I forgot what I said. I said something embarrassing in the GE when I was trying to type in clan chat, and like I was like, not.
Dude, I do that so often, and then people just make fun of me.
Make fun of you? That's brutal. Nobody said anything, which was
One
almost
time-
more awkward.
Dude, one time I did it at Castle Wars, and there were like two guys there, and like it was so bad because the thing that I typed was either a "What's up, Nate" or it was an "Fu, Nate." So then it came out, and like I think I did the wrong slash.
Yeah, backslash.
And there were like two guys, and one guy was like all noob, and the other guy was like, "Oh, it's so cute." I was like, "Fuck!" And I like topped worlds because I was so topped worlds because I was so embarrassed, dude.
That's so funny.
Wow, Lyle just Methuselah right now. He's not dying. Until I said that.
Until he dies.
That was really big though. He gets 50% of extra credit. I think that's big because, or not like super big, but it's gonna be negating the.
Oh,
crouch
love that.
cancel.
So he used the Shino style to like kind of reflect the turnip, and then he caught the turnip. That's a great way to get back to stage as Sheik.
Alright, Lyle whiffs his down tilt. I wonder if he was trying to down smash it first, but it just messed it up.
Okay, needle to forward tilt there because Cameron recognized he wasn't close enough for a grab, and forward tilt.
Ooh,
that's it.
That was unfortunate. Lyle was a bit too aggressive on that jump there. He kind of just jumped back in, and Cameron just fared him again.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate.
Cameron's really good in that situation, and
He
Sheik
is.
against Peach is you can never be DIing in. That's you just have to not be antsy when coming back.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the wall of needles and tilts is just gonna destroy you. And I know this as a bad Peach player.
Cameron, you know, up 2-0, but I don't think Lyle's been playing bad at all. He's been keeping it really, really even.
Yeah, and he actually was pretty exasperated after that game there. You know, he's pretty.
It was really close. You could tell that he really wanted it.
It's a lot of work too. Like,
Yeah, it is. Matchups like these, I feel, are pretty exhausting to play.
yeah.
He gets the he gets the meteor hit on that. He probably wanted to send him up with that down tilt, but Cameron was still in the air. Right, yeah. So Lyle wants a grab there so he can get some big money, but the problem there was that, oh my god, he pulls a bomb. He uses it as a distraction. Wow. Shoutouts.
He did.
That's a pretty bad shout out. Today, Lyle also in friendlies, he pulled 2 Saturns in a row against me.
Really.
Yeah. And he told me that he hates Saturn because he hears the noise of the item pull and he thinks he pulled something cool, but it's just Saturn.
Oh, is there a different noise for cool stuff?
No, because it has the same noise as Shine when you pull an item.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because when you pull turnips, it like makes like a foomp sound,
Uh-huh.
but then it makes a Shine sound if you pull like a beam sword bomb or any of that.
Yeah, down tilt to up air is really reliable if the Peach is not DIing away. Actually, for most of the kill setups, you just got to DI away, right? Like forward tilt, down tilt.
Yeah.
Sometimes a throw. You'd rather get hit by a forward air than an up air.
Yeah, exactly.
Depends on the situation.
I was also at that percent where it starts getting scary to kind of DI out because, like, say it's a forward tilt. If Lyle DIs the forward tilt too far out, then he's off stage, and then that's a bad situation.
I suppose, yeah.
So, I guess things just get tough.
There we go. So there was the crouch cancel down tilt you were talking about. It beat the soft nair. Wouldn't beat a hard nair, but the soft nair does a trick. Now, Cameron definitely knew that the air dodge was coming there. He just mistimed it.
Yeah.
Peach has really good air dodge iframes.
Ooh.
Teammate.
Wow, unfortunate SD from Cameron, showing his true teammate colors.
See ya, Eddie.
Aw, man. ETK's out. I think that means the ETK fan's gonna be leaving the stream.
Hopefully.
We could just ban him.
There it is again, the exact same
Yeah,
thing.
Lyle doesn't DI out. That's the thing with Peach. Like, all of her stuff is DI mix-ups. It's always you want to DI the strong thing in, you want to DI the hard thing out, or the soft thing out.
If we had to highlight the weakest component of Lyle's play, it would be DI.
Yeah.
He's become really strong recently, and
I
all
think
his...
it's DI and probably edge guarding.
Yeah.
But like a lot of like his neutral like on stage is like crazy.
That's really good.
His
Yeah.
dash game is really crazy. He doesn't fall like something I noticed while I was playing him is he's not falling for the same tricks that Jose was falling for in neutral.
Interesting.
Like I wasn't able to bait Lyle into doing a down smash as much as I was able to do it to Jose.
Jose is a bit more committal sometimes. He
is.
has the little quirks where he'll do like side B and side forward smash, and he
Yeah.
trusts in his moves a lot. But as Peach, you can't always do that.
Yeah.
So as
Oh,
Peach,
wow, that
what's
was
a safe approach against Sheik? Well, you see Lyle approach with turnips a lot, Donut. So he's gonna be. That's why he's getting so many stitches. Is he's just pulling turnips every time he has a space to.
Yeah.
The other thing is that.
So that's kind of, I think that's kind of like the balancing act of this matchup, maybe. It's like you kind of, as Sheik, you want to make sure that she's not pulling the turnips because they can be really bad for you, but you also want a space because you don't want to get down smashed or anything, and you got to work around the crouch cancel as Sheik.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
It's
I'm
the
so hungry.
situations. You're hungry.
Yeah.
You didn't get Chinese food.
Yeah, I didn't. And then
Should've.
Zesty wanted to get pizza, and then I was too lazy, so now I'm just really hungry. And I think I'm gonna go home and make a peanut butter sandwich.
Do you want lo mein? I have some extra lo mein over there.
Ooh, I might take a look at it after. I don't know, the Mayflower's so sauce.
Yeah, I mean, I ordered chicken broccoli and lo mein, and it was like lo mein was supposed to be the side dish that I added. Like, you know, it says add X star.
Oh, you just got like a huge thing of
It was just
lo mein.
all lo mein, like one piece of broccoli
Oh
and
my
chicken.
God.
Probably because lo mein is cheap as hell for them to make.
Yeah, that's true. Wow. Cameron playing the spacing game really smart here, while having a really hard time getting in.
I don't know. I mean, Lyle has a.
But this is like what Cameron needs to do. 'cause
Oh,
he
I couldn't
wow.
grab there. I don't know why he threw it in that direction though. Okay, so now equal percent, and Cameron with stage control, and the forward air, the needles, right? It's so. Ooh, he could have grabbed there, but instead he does a forward up smash.
That's the kind of a weird quirk that Cameron has coming out. You never really see Sheiks doing the forward smash unless they're Cameron.
I don't even know if that was on purpose, but it certainly works against me.
Yeah, that's true, because sometimes... Yeah, like he does it a lot against me. Wow, there we go. Clutch by Lyle. Cameron was catching up, but Lyle manages to seal it. No, yeah, like he does it a lot against me. A lot of the time when I'm playing Sheik, I'll do it on accident, like trying to dash attack. So
Yeah.
it definitely could have been an accident, but I think that ended up costing him because that down smash was really big.
Yeah, I mean, Lyle is forced to air dodge back on stage, and Peach could have gotten, or she could have got a grab it and done another back throw, and who knows what would happen then.
Cameron picking this stage because he wants to be more aggressive, more in Lyle's face, most likely. Also, I think he probably just wants to get earlier kills. Because his up air is going to be a much more potent kill move on the stage.
Did you see that cheeky turnip pull?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. This guy will pull a turnip at any opportunity. Like right there, he could have gone for some sort of dash attack, but nope, he'll get a turnip and keep stage, and that's a smart
And he
play.
didn't like eat a meaty punish for it or anything, but like Cameron like dash attacked his shield and pushed him back, and he lost like a ton of stage. And I think that's like keeping stage is huge in this matchup.
Yeah. Okay, there he used the turnip to.
Oh my goodness.
No, you don't want to see that.
Alright.
Lyle
Lyle trying to shake. Lyle quite
Teammate.
literally shaking it off, and then I looked away, so I'm gonna assume that he destroyed Cameron's stock.
Yeah, I love it when Lyle shakes it off for me.
Yeah, that was a good shake it off. He gave me a good smile. He's like, teammate.
All right. Another even game. All these games have been close.
Yeah, they have been.
A testament to Lyle's rapid improvement. Cameron would have blown him out a year ago, and he did.
That was a really interesting neutral interaction where Cameron was kind of scared. He was shielding on the platform, and Lyle just floated there and did absolutely nothing. So I think that a problem that a lot of players have, myself included, is I often, like, when I'm in the air, I feel the need to kind of do something, but there Lyle was just able to use, like, the presence of his float to kind of intimidate Cameron into, like, you know, making his shield low.
So, okay.
Good turnip.
Yeah, I wanted to point out earlier, Lyle was pulling turnips and grabbing ledge, and that was actually limiting his option a lot, because Cameron was able to go to platform, and Lyle didn't have time to do a nair, right?
Yeah.
He would have had to do a float cancel nair, and I guess he wasn't ready for it, so...
And then you have Peach on ledge, which is, you know, just severely limited.
Yeah.
Cameron doing the other kind of weird Sea Dog thing where he charges an up smash, but... Alright.
Now, we just saw an up air. Up air and down tilt are really juicy combo moves against Sheik. They're just so good. At like 20 to 30%, you can get like a 50% combo in this matchup, which there's no really other way to start it besides getting those
It looks like
pop-up moves.
Zero Hun. It looks like Lyle's changed his game a bit. I noticed in the past few games he was playing really... oh, that was a bad jump, but oh, that was just wonky all around. Yeah, he was using the float a lot. He was using the float a lot in the past few games. But what I'm seeing now is that he's trying to get under Cameron, and that's really strong because Sheik doesn't have the strongest coming down options, and Cameron's going to be jumping a lot for those needles. There we go, game 4. And he pulls a beam sword, he just throws it away. I respect
He's not
it.
messing around right now.
Yeah, he's not.
It's been a minute since he's been to Grand Finals. He's trying to make a statement here.
Has he been in Grand Finals before?
Yep.
In like the main bracket?
I think so, yeah.
Really?
I think it was once last year. It was like no one.
Oh!
Roll would have done it. What? He just grabbed the up smash?
Yeah, that was very bold.
What's happening here?
Oh, that was some bad
God.
DI. Wow.
He didn't realize he didn't have a jump in time.
Yeah, Lyle